Shakespeare life.
So you think you know much about Shakespeare, but you don't. Here is the true story. Did you know Shakespeare dropped school at 14? Why?
Shakespeare, wake up! Are you dreaming again? Show me your paper. To be or not to be? It doesn't make any sense. Stop writing. Write proper English.
To be or not to be in school? That is also the question.
I bought at school. Dad, I want to be an actor.
What, my son? Are you mad? This is not a job decent. You will never be rich.
But Dad, this is my dream.
No sense. Listen to your father. If you become an actor, you will be jobless, penniless and homeless. How will you support your family? Your life will be a misery. You will better learn your father's trade.
Dreams are made of.
Dad, I've got something to tell you.
Again, what fools you? My son speak unfair.
It's not me, it's my girlfriend.
What? I didn't know you had a girlfriend.
Oh my goodness. What's that?
The fruit of love.
The fruit of lust. Shame on you. I told you no kissing before the marriage. And now you have to marry the girl and make a decent living.
Poor Shakespeare couldn't concentrate, so he decided to go to London alone. But he had to tell Anne.
I wish I were a rich man. I would be quiet, and I would write like a real playwright.
What? Alone in London? First you get me pregnant, and then you leave me with the kids? I should have listened to my parents. Never marry an artist. You'd better be famous or be rich, or you rot in hell.
In London.
So you say you can play and write? Show me what you can do. Play a young girl in love.
Romeo, Romeo, wherefore have fool Romeo?
A matron.
Love is blind!
A hunchback.
Here comes the winter of discontent.
A fool.
Life is a tale, told by an idiot, full and sound and fury, but signify nothing.
A horse.
A horse, my kingdom for horse.
A lover.
Shall I compare free to a summer's day?
A king.
Off with your head!
Afghan woman.
Somewhere in Afghanistan.
We want to be educated.
We want to be educated!
We want to vote.
We want to vote!
We want to have the power.
We want to have the power!
We want to marry the boy we love.
We want to marry the boy we love!
We want to be allowed to divorce.
We want to be allowed to divorce!
We want the pill.
We want the pill!
Stop reading. Do something.
Stop reading! Do something!
You want to have a bank account.
We want to have a bank account!
Let our baby girl live.
Let our baby girl live!
We don't want to be our husband's property.
We don't want to be our husband's properties!
Dewey Finn.
Dewey Finn versus the state of California.
Mr. Dewey Finn, you are here to be judged for teaching illegally. Do you plead guilty or not guilty?
Guilty, Your Honor.
You will be sentenced to 2 years imprisonment. What do you have to say in your defense?
I didn't realize it was such crime.
Did you create a false identity?
I did, Your Honor.
Did you lie to the children?
I did, Your Honor.
Did you teach illegally?
I did, Your Honor.
Did you take the children out without school permission?
I did, Your Honor.
Are you aware it was a serious offense?
This man must be sent to prison, Your Honor. He's supposed to be a role model and he sent a bad example to young children. I suggest 3 years imprisonment.
I object, Your Honor. This man was not a teacher at the time. Although he did something wrong, everything turned out well in the end. He gave enthusiasm to his pupils, and the parents were proud of their children. If they don't resent him for that, I suggest a community work to pay his debts to society.
Verdict! So do we feel you are condemned to community work? You will have to teach music to prisoners in a state prison and to old age prisoners in a rented home. You will not be able to vote 3 years. If you fail to honor your sentence, you will be sent to prison to serve 3 full years imprisonment.
Case dismissed.
Dewey Finn 2.
Dewey Finn versus the state of California.
Mr. Dewey Finn, you are here to be judged for teaching illegally. Do you plead guilty or not guilty?
Guilty, Your Honor.
You could be condemned to 2 years imprisonment. What do you have to say in your defense?
I didn't realize it was such a crime.
Did you take a false identity?
I did, Your Honor.
Did you lie to the children?
I did, Your Honor.
Did you teach illegally?
I did, Your Honor.
Did you take the children out without school's permission?
I did, Your Honor.
Are you aware it is a serious offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
This man must be sent to prison, Your Honor. As a teacher, he was supposed to be a role model. He set a bad example to young children. I suggest 3 years imprisonment sentence.
I object, Your Honor. This man was not a teacher at the time, although he did something wrong. Everything turned out well in the end. He gave enthusiasm to his pupils, and the parents were proud to their children. I suggest community work to pay his debt of society.
Witnesses, what do you have to say in his defense?
First, I thought he wasn't a good teacher. The principal shouldn't have called police.
This man is innocent because he taught us enthusiasm and team spirit.
Yes, he's right.
Verdict.
So, Dewey Finn, you are condemned to community work. You will have to teach music to prisoners in the state prison and to old age pensioners in a retreatment home. You will not be able to vote for 3 years.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Case dismissed.
Dewey Finn 3.
Dewey Finn versus the state of California.
Do you swear to tell the truth, nothing but the truth?
I swear to tell the truth, nothing but the truth.
Mr. Dewey Finn, you are here to be judged for teaching illegally. Do you plead guilty or not guilty?
Guilty, Your Honor.
You could be sentenced to 2 years imprisonment. What do you have to say in your defense?
I didn't realize it was such a crime.
Did you take a false identity?
I did, Your Honor.
Did you lie to the children?
I did, Your Honor.
Did you teach illegally?
I did, Your Honor.
Did you take the children out without school's permission?
I did, Your Honor.
Are you aware it is a serious offense?
This man must be sent to prison, Your Honor. As a teacher, he was supposed to be a role model. He set a bad example to young children. I suggest 3 years imprisonment sentence.
I object, Your Honor. This man was not a teacher at the time, although he did something wrong. Everything turned out well in the end. He gave enthusiasm to his pupils, and the parents were proud to their children. I don't resent him for that. I suggest community work to pay his debt to society.
Witnesses, what do you have to say in his defense?
He's innocent because he taught us rock.
Second witness!
First, I thought he wasn't a good teacher, but he taught us enthusiasm, and he gave us hope.
Freddie Jones.
The principal shouldn't have called the police.
Verdict!
So, Dewey Finn, you are condemned to community work. You will have to teach to prisoners in state prison and to old age pensioners in a retreatment home. You will not to be able to vote for 3 years. If you fail to honor sentence, you will be sent prison to serve 3 full years imprisonment.